action. Yeah, I had to say that because y'all not gonna see me without a fucking hat if I don't have a haircut, bro. Let's get this out the way too. I am a very bad potty mouth. How y'all doing? My name is Darren from Life with Darren. And this is video number 1, man. Start of a new journey. Start of a different journey. Honestly, I'm kind of like getting out of my shell. This is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I'm it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so thank you. Thank you for tuning in. There's just a little intro video. So we just gonna kind of go through a little bit like what the channel is gonna be about, stuff like that. So yeah. All right, yeah. So I'm 26. I'll be 27 in December on the 11th. For all my astrology honeys out there, this Sagittarius. So yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You know, just it's a young. I feel like I'm a young old dude. Like it's weird. Like I'll be in like I've been in situations where I'm like the older person, so I gotta be a little bit more like mature and on some like unk status type shit. But I've also been like in my real core group of friends, I'm the youngest, right? So like all my bros is all 27 now. Like I'm the only one that's 26. So it's kind of like it's like a weird like dichotomy, but I love it. I love it though. It's cool. Like it's chill. So yeah. All right. So why did I start my channel? Um, honestly, it's weird. So like, I'm now in a different place in my life. Um, and I used to just have like a normal job, just kind of like average life, like go to work, go out every so often, just kick it with the homies and stuff like that. Up until this year, actually, this year I've really like reshaped everything. Like I've really dipped into my entrepreneur status and really am kind of like taking full control like of my life. And so I wanted to like showcase that for y'all. I'm a realtor. I'm actually a licensed realtor out here in California, and then also in Texas as well. So just kind of I want to be able to show my life in terms of juggling those two, monsters in a sense, juggling those two monsters, but then also like I'm a student, like I'm in school right now as well. So, I really feel like right now where I'm at in my life, like this is probably one of the best things that I can really do. Just to showcase like everything that I do, right? And um, so yeah, and for me, where I'm at in life right now, it's very like transition. Like I'm in a real like transition type of place. And so I really feel like right now is like the best time for me to kind of show the world and introduce myself to the world, because it's you guys that are going to end up helping me become everything that I want to be, right? So I can't do some of the things that I want to do without you guys' help. So for me, that's why I started this channel. And then also just kind of like like I said, just documenting my life, man. Like I go to the gym, I'm really into like fitness. I may look skinny now, you feel me? But like I'm gonna put a picture. If you matter of fact, you check my TikTok. It's gonna be right here. There's a picture. Actually, it's my latest post. I'm tripping. On that post, you can see how I looked top of 2023, bro. Like top of 2023. I was like this, bro. Like I was a stick, and so, looking at me now, man, like it's some real, it's some real growth there. You feel me? And so, I go to the gym every day. I usually go at night. Uh, so yeah, so I want to show you guys that, show you guys just show you guys my entire life. So that was really the inspiration behind starting the channel. So yeah. Um, so yeah, so the thing, honestly, I would say that kind of separates me from other creators. I would say honestly, it's just the way I live my life. Um, you have a lot of creators who they will kind of put on like a show, and they'll like it's more it's like, okay, yeah, we're here to entertain you guys, right? We're all here to be entertained, but like for me, I'm not one of those people that's just like doing the extras or going or being extra out, right? Like I said, like I'm 26, bro. Like I'm not on some like kid type stuff, right? So for me, and sometimes I laugh at some of that stuff. So I'm not disrespecting it or anything like that. But I just think for me, when I look at how I live my life, like it's a normal person, right? Like I try to be as normal as possible. And as this channel grows and as all of my different social medias grow, like I want to continue to keep that normalcy. Like I'll still be recording, I'll still be creating the content, but like it's very normal, right? It's very normal. So for me, there's definitely things I will say I'll keep a little bit private, but I just want to kind of like I said, showcase my life, right? And so what I'll ultimately do is really just kind of bring you guys along and just having that consistency of just even from the jump, like making sure you guys are always seeing me, not just here on YouTube, but also on almost every platform that you can think of. Like just trying to really get out there, and show really the world like what I can do and who I am. So yeah, and sorry we got all this stuff in the back. You know, we got a lot of movement going on. It's a lot of different stuff. Tomorrow's video probably won't have this stuff on here. But yeah. So I would say this is definitely the start of a journey that I feel like you guys should definitely be on. So yeah. So some things that you guys are gonna see on the channel. You're gonna see how I handle business when it comes to real estate stuff, showings, phone calls, cold calls, different prospecting stuff, like even my coaching calls, right? You guys are gonna really see just all of that, just see the entire journey. I'm just touching year one. I've been a realtor for a year now, licensed realtor for a year now in California, and so having that, like within this year, it's been so much change that it's like, oh, like now I feel really good about everything that's happening. And I'll definitely get into really my journey up until this point on a later video, because it definitely is, it's a pretty long one, and so yeah, that it'll happen, and so for me, the channel is just gonna be about that. You'll really see my entire life, like you'll see everything, but not just real estate. Like you're gonna see like just normal stuff. Like when I'm just kicking it with the bros, and we chopping it up and trying to really lock in stuff. Um, but then also I just really want to talk to y'all. You feel me? So like I like to talk about not just like business and stuff like that, but like I'm really into fashion. I'm really into shoes, sports, um, film, television. I want to create a community of just everything, right? Bring everybody from every different place, right? And so that's what this channel is. This channel is, it's not just like, oh, we're just focusing on one thing, or oh, we're just focusing on another thing. No, we're doing everything, because for me, I don't limit myself to just one thing. Like I'm somebody that likes to try stuff. I like to do different things. So yeah, so you're gonna see that. You might even see, me getting on my DJ stuff. I'm really, I'm really, I really love music, man. Like music is something that it's like a real love, that I have, and so, um, I like creating. I just like being creative. So, you'll see that. You'll see me working on my different projects that we're gonna discuss a little bit later. So yeah, so this with this channel, you're going to really get, like I said, not just me, but you're gonna get my mind, how I think about stuff, and yeah, yeah, and so as I grow, as you guys grow, we all grow as a family. Like this is something that I'm just super excited for. So yeah. So my goal for you guys is honestly just to be entertained as you're growing, right? I want to inspire. I want to educate, but I also want to entertain. So really, it's just combining all those things, right? Um, I really, I really see how there's like kind of it's the world right now, and just not just the world, but like the youth, right? I think the kids are very impressionable. They're very, but not just impressionable, like they're very knowledgeable as well. And so um I think we have a lot of smart kids that are doing dumb shit, right? And so I get it. I get it. I was there. I was one of y'all. Like I was the kid that was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but fuck it. We gonna ride. We're gonna ride out and we're gonna do it. So I want to really like bring that also to my viewership, because I know, what it's like growing up. I know what it's like where you're just like, you're trying to figure things out and you're like, and then your mind's fucking with you. You got a lot going on up here. It may not look like it from like the outside, but like when you're alone in your room, you're almost in a sense you want to cry out for help. So I get it. I get it. I've been there. Honestly, I'm still there, right? Like I'm still growing. I'm still, trying to figure everything out and trying to figure out my life. So I'm kind of like, I get it. I get y'all, and so that's what I'm here to help everybody do, right? It's not just to like help or anything like that. It's to like kind of give you guys like an outlet to like say, okay, I don't need to focus on my shit right now. Let me hear how Darren is doing. Let me see, if there's anything I could take from him and possibly apply to my life. And so yeah, man, and what you're gonna get from me is just a lot of like, I'm gonna just talk about my life, and I'm gonna talk about things that I've seen, things that I've dealt with, things that I'm dealing with, and so yeah, it's all a part of a big story. So yeah, that's really that's what I want you guys to really get out of this. All right, so 5 years from now, 5 years from now, Um, so like I said, I'm in school. So 5 years from now, I want to be graduated, not just with my associates, but like bachelor's as well. I'm studying marketing, so I didn't even say that, but yeah, I'm studying marketing. And you know it's crazy. Like I'm gonna talk about this in a later video as well, but I really feel like my major is also gonna help with just all of this as well. So yeah, so I'm studying marketing. So in 5 years, I would like to definitely 5 years. I'm aiming to be graduated from college, working like a regular job, still doing real estate. You know, still doing real estate. That's not stopping, but you know, working like a normal job. You know, and getting more like transitioning from residential real estate and getting more into commercial real estate. That's over. Ultimately, that's actually where I want to be. So I ultimately want to be in the commercial real estate space. Um, and then with the earnings that I'm getting, you know, not just from regular work, but then also from real estate, I want to begin. I'm aiming to basically begin a portfolio, real estate portfolio that I have investment properties not just in the residential space, but also in the commercial space as well. And so, you know, just being able to create passive income where it's like I'm working this regular job, but I'm doing it because I strictly want to. Not like I'm not like, okay, I'm here for all these years and it's like I'm just trying to build up social security or build up a pension or whatever. Like, no, I want to be able to say, I don't feel like doing this anymore after like 10 years. If I want to and say like, yeah, 10 years, it's cool. I'm just going I'm just going to continue with this real estate stuff, with this, you know, being an agent, and just kind of like go that way if I want, you know, or say, hey, like after, you know, 15, 20 years working in marketing, I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, this is cool. I could just stay here and just chill and just do this. And I don't need to do all of the extra stuff where it'll be 10 years from that point. I would be 10, 15 years. I'd be going on 50, right? And so from 5 years. So I'm looking at it like, you know, I'm good. You feel me? I want to be able to be in that sense. So yeah, so that's really in 5 years. I really plan on being graduated from college, working in marketing, and starting my career in marketing, and really, you know, creating real passive income, that I can just begin to pass on to my family. And, you know, it would be lovely if, by the grace of God, you feel me, if I have a little, you know, a little shorty, you feel me? But all that'll come, all that's in due time. I ain't even really worried about all that. Right now, we worried about just getting this bread, building this stuff up, getting out the house, getting to my own spot. That's real. But yeah. So that's really what I'm focused on right now. So yeah.